Hello everybody and welcome to the Dragon Block Warriors tutorial for the updated server. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get into the server and the best things to do at the beginning. Let's go. So first of all, we are going to press V to create our character, and here we've got the race menu. The races in Dragon Block Warriors consist of Human, Saiyan, Half Saiyan, Namekian, Arcosian, Custom Race, Bio Android, Angel, which is locked at the beginning, Glint, which actually starts out with the fusion skill, which isn't normally unlocked till later in the game, and Hakaishin, which is also locked in the beginning of the game. But we'll get more into Angel and Hakaishin later. But for now, we are going to start with the custom Bio Android race. And we are doing this because it actually has unlimited ki, meaning it is the best race for beginners trying to get into the server. Now, let's customize. You can see I've kind of customized my character a little bit, and we're going for a little bit of a Cell Max vibe, just a little bit though, not entirely. Now, next we're going to hit next. We're going to make sure we stay on key, and we're going to start with the martial artist class, as it's just the best go-to class in my opinion. You can, select our little aura, and here's our character. So as you can see in the bottom middle there is actually a tutorial guide to kind of help you along, and I'm going to be showing you through it. So let's press V. As you can see, we've got our little stats here with strength, which is, your punching damage and everything like that. Your dex, which is your defense and walking speed. Your constitution, which is your health and how long you can punch. Your will, which is how much damage your key attacks will do. Your mind, but you never want to upgrade this. It's useless. Just don't use it. And then your spirit, which for our race doesn't matter too much, but for some people, it's for upgrading your forms and how long you can use your forms. Alrighty, and now that we know what every stat does, we're going to go through and just follow this here. We can hit that plus, go back in, and now we have 50,000 strength. And I know these numbers seem just a little inflated, but I promise you the balancing will all make sense. So now we're going to go through and do that for every single one of our stats, besides mind, obviously, as it's just not needed. And bam, now we were just given by the tutorial 1.5 billion. I know I have 3 billion. I got a little extra. That's all. I promise. Now we have some bonus stats, and what you're going to want to use this tutorial TP for is actually going to be all into your strength and con. You can use this little selector here to, do how whatever points you want, but I would highly recommend dumping it all into those stats. And now that we have, all of our form and everything, and we have all of our stats, we're going to hold C to charge up. Charging up is very important, because if you are not charged up, you actually cannot do your full damage. Now, as you can see, I'm only charged up to 40%, but that's because I need some sensu beans. So we're going to go to kits. We're going to grab kit starter, and as you can see, it gave us some sensu beans, some clothes, and we can just munch down that. Full health, and all the way up to 50%. Let's move on. Alrighty, and now that we have, full health, full stats and everything, we're going to head to /warp Dragon Ball Saga. Now what we're going to do here is this is going to be like your main hub for all of your story missions and everything like that. And this is, kind of set where you are at progression in the game. To start off, we'll go to the Dragon Ball Saga, right click, and click that little scroll in between. Now as you can see, we're kind of in this little arena here. And how the story missions in this server work is you go up to this little red carpet here, and it spawns the enemy for you to fight. It's a more streamlined process. It makes things much more simpler. It's very convenient. And now let's give Bulma the beatdown. Now that we've killed Bulma and complete our mission, we actually get $3.3 thousand, 32 points of prestige, more on that later, and some TP. And now we can head over to what will be your main method of farming. And that'll be /quests. You come here to farms. You'll go to the first one for Dragon Ball Farms, Master Roshi. And now that we're here, this is a good time to mention, if you ever can't see the NPCs, you can type unbug NPC. Now I've got the NPCs here. So now, as you can see, there's two types of NPCs. We've got our less health, but these ones only give 10 herbs per drop. Punch through, and now we've got these little orbs right here. And now with these orbs, we can, as you can see when you hover over them, hold them in your hand, type /trade. Now you can do 1 orb, 32 orbs, 64 orbs, or all the orbs in your inventory. And as you can see, it'll keep you for that. And as I said, a lot of people just kind of walk through and punch these if they're too weak to fight these guys. What these guys do is when you kill them, they give you 40 orbs all in one kill. Now, this is meant to just streamline the process and make things, just a little bit easier. Alrighty, now it's time for us to make some money. Let's head over to /workmine1. Now, these mines where you're gonna get some good chunks of money. You are limited to a certain amount of blocks broken per day, but you can get some insane money here. We'll do hit pickaxe to get our little pickaxe right here, and we can walk up to this lapis cube and just start breaking it up. And as you can see, that kind of gives us a little bit of Minecraft XP, some battle pass points, and it's just kind of nice. Now, tired of, mining, don't want to mine anymore, we can put minion to work. Now, at /farm, we can actually automate money no matter what we're doing on the server. As long as these guys have energy and you have a minion set up, you can just let them run, and it's so nice to get some extra money here. So first, we're gonna walk up to the selected minion NPC right here. We'll right click it. As you can see, we've got so many NPCs to choose from, so many different rarities. Higher the rarity and higher the wave, the better money. But to start out, everybody starts out with this Boma 1 star. So we'll start with her. And now we've got to add some energy to the farm. So we'll come over here. We'll buy 100 energy for 28,000, which it seems like a lot, but you will make so much more from this. And now we can come over here after this. So say we're ready to collect, and we can just click that, and we would collect all the money that she had gotten us over time. And now it's time to get some prestige. Let's figure that out. Alright, moving on, we are going to show the raid function. Now to leave the farm, you just type /farm, and to go to the raids menu, you just type /raids. Here you can see, all of the raids available on the server, and there's a recommended stat thing and everything. Let's go ahead and just show how this works. So you get teleported here, and as you can see in chat, room 1, so floor 1 out of 30, and I have to defeat 5 enemies. Alright, and now that I've defeated 5 enemies, I get another set of enemies, as well as I get 10 prestige, which prestige is so very important. Now, let's move on to getting some custom forms. Alright, now that we've got some prestige, we are going to hit gacha 1. Gacha 1 is where we'll be getting most of our starter game transformations. We'll go up here, and we'll see all the little forms here. We'll hit roll, and then we'll hit roll. And as you can see now, it's like a chest crate system where we can get custom forms. This is going to be your main spot for getting forms, and these forms are so helpful, and they are essential to progression in the server. And now we can type /forms, and as you can see, we've got our pink no form, our pink aura. So we can hold X, just like we're transforming into DVC form. Pink aura, hold G, and now we get a sick outline. Alright, so another thing that's very unique and essential to the server is their skills function. We can type /skills. And this prestige that we use, while it's used for the gacha, it is also used for our skills. We have our normal DVC skills and potential unlock. Potential unlock is the most important skill. I cannot say this enough, the most important. I highly recommend spending all of your prestige, if not on the one gacha form, the rest going straight into here until this is maxed. This is what allows you to percent all the way up. 1 level, 5%. So now I'm at 55% charge, and that increases your damage and defense, so that is highly necessary. From there, we can actually we'll hit /forms again, do a little tutorial thing. Now, the server also has plots. What you're going to want to do with these is anything you get for extra items or anything like that, you can do /shop, go into the shop here, and grab a crafting table. I'm going to grab, let's see, we'll just go back and we'll grab some regular wood, just so that we can grab that, this, And now we've got a chest for all of our little goodies. Bam, 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 bam. Highly recommend it. That way you don't have to worry about flooding your inventory. And now, to access this plot, you'll type /plot H, and that returns you straight home. And that, my friends, is the end of the in-game tutorial. There's one or two more things that I would like to cover already. As for things I would like to cover that are outside of the in-game tutorial, first we're going to start with /rank up. Now, ranking up is what's going to allow you to just progress through the game just a little bit easier. Once you hit certain ranks, you can unlock, new gachas and new mines to get more money and better forms. Now, another unique thing about this server is Divine Saga. Now, the Divine Saga, as I mentioned earlier, you can unlock the Hakaishin and Angel form through here. As you can see, you can do once a day, and you get 1 divine point per kill. And the NPC does scale with your stats, so you can actually complete the divine whenever. You right-click Beerus, you'll click him, and as you can see, it's time to fight Beerus. Now, I have this funky little stick that I could just shoot. Whoa. But now, I got my little point. What that just allows me to do is, get a progress to what is Saga Shop. Where you right click here, and this is where you can buy the races. You can buy the Hakaishin race, and you can buy the Angel race. And knowing this, there could be more in the future. Who knows? You can do my shop create, and it costs $50,000. However, I should probably type it right. However, you can put items here that you don't want, and people can actually view and buy from your shop. It is very nice. Highly recommended if there's some just valuable stuff that you really don't need. But that is all I've got for you guys in this tutorial. I look forward to seeing you guys next time on the Dragon Block Warriors server. Goodbye.